Hey, Scott from Aristocob.com here.
And Seth from thestringcaster.com.
And together, the three of us, we are Markwood Men's Breakfast Club. Welcome back once again to the clubhouse. Morning, boy.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well now that I am smoking some Lane 1Q. Somebody over on the thispipelife.com forum asked a decent question. He said, you know, if you had just one tobacco on the deserted island with you, what would it be? And I mean, that's so simple. I said, well, let's see, for 38 pipe smoking years so far, Lane 1Q has served me well, so I imagine I'll just stay in that rut.
And now you own 10 pounds of it.
Hey, that's true.
At least 10 pounds of it. I would say that's too much. That's too many pounds.
Which is why we're smoking it.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly but surely, we're nibbling away at it already. So, I have another YABO.
What?
Yeah, this is kind of a weird one, I guess.
Who is sending you stuff?
No, I bought this. This is eBay.
Okay.
This is eBay.
All right.
Right? But, still...
Is it an Aristocob?
I got
Are you going to smoke
it? YABO, I got me a YABO, I got me a YABO. Hey. No, not an Aristocob. It's actually something that predates the Aristocob. In fact, I don't even know how old this is.
What is that knife, by the way?
You haven't seen this?
No.
This is my new plastic utility knife.
No.
100% plastic. Can change the blades toollessly.
Nice.
Yeah, this is my new TSA knife, right? So if I need to throw the blade out, I can throw the blade out.
All right, what happened to the...
But $3 at Walmart. $2.90 some cents.
So, okay, but why this over a metal version of this?
It's just light. Just crazy light.
And what happened to the one that was using surgical blades?
Oh, I didn't like that one.
Why?
In the end. Because I couldn't pry with it.
Can you pry with that?
More so than the one with the scalpel.
With the plastic casing and everything?
I haven't needed to pry with it. Quit prying into my business, boy.
Mm-hmm.
So this showed up on eBay the other day, and as tends to happen with me, I had to have it. Now these need some work though.
Okay.
Because, and I knew this when I bought them, they're very, very dirty. They appeared to be left out with dust on them, maybe.
Okay.
But I want you to check this out. So this happens to be two pipes right here. Let's open this up. All of these are unsmoked. Bamboo stem, what they used to call reed stem. Oh, that one doesn't have the label. Some do, some don't. That one's got a label, although that one's probably not the best one to show to the camera. But there was a time when Missouri Meerschaum used to sell their corncob bowls separate from their stems. So you could buy additional reed, or you could make your own. They had fancy ones that were made of vulcanized rubber. But these were the kind of corncob pipes that Samuel Clemens used to smoke. Because he used to take the stem out of the pipe, stick it in his pocket, drop this into his tobacco jar and just leave it. And then when he'd fish it out, he would pack it full, stick it in his vest pocket, and whenever he needed to smoke,
carry it for later.
He'd snap them together and away he'd go.
That's
so
cool.
Here, show the bottom of that one. Again, these need some cleaning up. I'm going to try first just some compressed air. Try not to muck them up with anything.
So you can see it's got George Washington's face on it. Says Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, trademark registered.
Now the question is, how old are they? And I honestly don't know the answer to that.
They have an interesting heft.
Yes, they do. They are a hefty cob. And they're, corncob pipes, they get hard. They're very woody. And so I'm curious. Yeah, you're right. That is a very heavy bolt. How many of those did I get? The listing was wrong. The listing showed a picture, and then the title of it said, and I'm going to get the numbers wrong, but let's say it said 10 pipes and 8 bowls. But as I did a quick count, there was one less pipe and one more bowl.
Okay.
So I wrote the guy, and unfortunately it was the last day of the auction, so he couldn't change anything. And he said, yeah, he said, when I was kind of going through them, one of the stems was broken. So I pulled the stem out, and so it's one less pipe, one more bowl. And anyway, we'll see what happens. Maybe I can clean those things up. Now, I saw those, and they originally brought me to mind of this pipe right here, which this one, can you show them the lid on that one? This predates the company being called Missouri Meerschaum. That was, the company was the H. Tibby and Son Company, and then they changed their name to Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipe Factory, and or Corncob Pipes. And so, well, actually, that one does say Tibby, Missouri Meerschaum. I forget what we dated this one at. It was like 1905, I think. And this one does not have a label on the bottom. So,
But it's
maybe
got that cool lid.
So I don't know whether it had the version that Missouri Meerschaum recently reintroduced, right? The one
sticker.
The one, it's a label. Phil Morgan made that very clear. They're not stickers, they're labels.
I didn't see that.
I don't know which order they came in. And unfortunately, I didn't think about that in time to contact Phil. There is a great website from a guy. Let me see. I looked at it recently. Let me see if I can pull it up. I can! Haha! Pipefill, www.pipefill,
F-I-L-L?
P-H-I-L,
P-H-I-L.
dot E-U.
Okay.
So, guessing he's an educator.
Uh,
European Union?
Yeah.
I don't think
no,
so.
that's just a European email address.
But he has started, out of his frustration, like so many of
.com.
us, to try to figure out how old pipes are.
Right.
He started keeping track of labels, and like, I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there's a list of some of the labels that he has documented, and he doesn't have this one
Cool.
on here. So I'll send him a picture of the best one, and we'll see. Maybe if we put a couple heads together, we'll figure this out.
That's awesome.
And we'll share this. So if you're interested in Missouri Meerschaum history, and if you're buying pipes on eBay or at a garage sale and you see something, you kind of want to know whether you're buying a 10-year-old pipe or a 100-year-old pipe. So we can tell quite a bit by those labels.
Yeah.
So this is an oldie, but for example, here's a set that was sold, and this is actually a display set, and these have the metallic, let's see if you can take that up to the camera, a metallic label on them. And this tells us not only a little bit about the age, but it actually tells us a little bit about the model.
Camera's autofocus.
And it looks like pipe fill
There you go.
doesn't have a date on this.
Yeah. Oh. That's that one, though.
Yeah, that's it. It's it. But anyway, is it? Wait a second.
It's the one bottom right.
No, it's
Right.
not.
It's this one. You moved your thumb. It's that one.
Oh, it is that one. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah. This one was a bit of an upgrade, I believe. One of them represented an updated. Oh, look at this is not an upgrade. That's just the common filtered bit on it. I think we had figured that these were 1950s era, but now I'm completely lost as to why we felt that was the case.
From some of the styles, or
Yeah, I don't know. Could be.
okay.
So anyway, it's just, and I keep saying anyway. Why do I keep saying anyway? It's a filler word. I need to get rid of those filler words.
It's
Like?
to make evident the level of preparedness you put into this video. As if there was any doubt. Anyway.
Did you see Handlebar Mike's video coming out of the corncob closet?
I didn't watch the video. I saw the post, and I saw a lot of the comments on it. I didn't get a chance to watch the video. I saw one comment, though, that I have a pretty good idea of what the video was.
Oh, yeah? What was that?
Well, they were saying ditto, basically. That
tells you a lot, doesn't it?
They're saying ditto. I, too, ... been ashamed to smoke my cob in public. Always feel a little bit that it's not a proper public pipe, even though it's one of my favorites. But if I'm stepping foot outside of the door, I'm a bit ashamed to grab it because I had similar experience. He said I had experiences where people questioned that, and name calling was involved.
I think it's time that we launch the CobLife hashtag. I've been using that now for like 2 years. But
Hasn't already been launched?
Well, okay, but I'm the only one using it. So I challenge you, if you're posting pictures on Instagram or elsewhere that you can hashtag, when you're smoking your cob, hashtag it CobLife. And let's make it easy for folks to find us.
Should we devise some sort of a hand sign that we can throw to let people know?
Yes.
CobLife?
Yes.
You have to say it like that, right?
What you do is your hand holding a cob
So
in public.
CobLife?
It's really better with the cob in your hand.
But if you don't have one, so that people know when you're in public,
Then I suppose
we could non-smoking places.
We could do
Yeah,
that.
just throw it down.
We could do the Stan Laurel.
Yeah, but
I can't make my hand
with some smoke.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's the CobLife sign.
So now you know how to.
Actually, it might look more like this. I like a straight step.
Okay.
No, that's not good. I take that one back.
Yeah. So now you know.
Somehow I just imagine this taking the rage by country.
Yep. So to be a part of the machine against the rage, you are going to have to throw up the high sign with a little smoke curlicues to let people know you're a member of CobLife.
Maybe in Chicago. You going to Chicago? We're not going to Chicago.
When is Chicago? I don't even know
It's
when
in May.
the show is.
It's early May.
Yeah, I won't be here.
I won't either.
I won't be in Chicago.
I'd love to go. It doesn't work out for me.
I'll probably be here.
Yeah. Well, hashtag CobLife.
Oh yeah,
It is
for
the
sure.
CobLife.
For reals.
It's the hard knock cob.
Nope. Nope. That took a turn real quick. So
Really start thinking about these things.
Nope.
Before I
Stop.
say them.
Yep. Yeah. Already. What was it? Anyway.
Dig yourself out of this, boy.
Me. This is all you.
I did the YABO. I showed
This is all
a
you.
100-plus-year-old pipe. I showed some old pipes. I have no idea how old they are. What are you contributing today? The high sign.
Yeah, that was all me.
I gotta give
and
you
that's
that.
what's going to take. Look, you have been trying unsuccessfully to get CobLife to take off, right? For 2 years, you said. Now you have someone else. I have doubled, 100%, double your return on investment. So you're welcome for that. Let's see. If you want to join CobLife, hashtag CobLife down below in the comments or on an Instagram photo with you
With a cob.
smoking a cob.
Outside. In public.
It can be whatever.
No, CobLife is about being out there.
The CobLife happens where you and your cob happen to be. Sometimes it's in your garage.
No.
Sometimes it's by yourself.
CobLife,
Sometimes it's out and about.
CobLife is about getting out of the cob closet and getting public.
What if I want to be a member of Cobbler Life? Is that? But if I mess up my hashtag, and
Well, you know what's funny? Speaking of
like a
CobLife,
cherry cobbler life.
several years ago, I bought the URL CobLife.com. Turns out that there's a Canadian group that does, I want to say they make like bread ovens from clay and straw. And clay and straw together is considered cob. And there was a group there that was maybe on Facebook as CobLife. I don't know. Again, very little research put into this.
Okay. So do you still own the URL?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it points anywhere.
It should point somewhere by the time this video is live.
All right, it'll point somewhere. In fact, it's going to point somewhere where your posts on Instagram that are hashtag CobLife will populate.
There you go.
That's scary.
There you go. So, join the Cob Life revolution. Post pictures of yourself with your cob. Hashtag CobLife. See you guys on the flippity flop. That means next week.
Make it a great week. CobLife.